Warning, I swear a lot.
I believe we just finished off the campaigns in Carthage, because there's one campaign in Hispania and then the second one brings you to Carthage. Now, we are in Greece. I need a moment to fucking catch myself up, because I can't remember shit. Oh, already we're collecting supplies. Well, I'm sure this will go fine. Just, go up and go. There's villages over there. I fucking love villages. Have I mentioned how much I love villages? Because they're my favourite. They really are. They have tons of stuff. This hamlet has seen better days. Take their provisions and you will doom the inhabitants for sure. We'll spare them, I suppose. Your men show respect for your decision. Great, so we got nothing for that. I hate villages. Have I mentioned that I hate villages? Because I do. I hate them. They suck. They're full of whiny babies. And there's a general pain in the keister. Ambush. Great, cool, wonderful. Pulse races as you hear an arrow thud into a nearby tree. You find cover before it's too late. You advance on the archers. When you get too close, they break off the attack and retreat. Still on edge, you resume your journey. So we got nothing for that. That was just a possibility of getting hurt. We're nearly done. Nearly. We might not make it back, though. Got enough supplies. We might not make it back in time. Please, please, I could really do with mental upgrades. They're always good. They're very helpful. This is the only way to raise your mental stats as well. Oh yes, we've made it there, haven't we? Completed your mission. Everyone's chuffed. More charisma. Love it. Your marching column is walking past an upturned cart. There are only women and children about. Refugees. None of them look injured, but they can't flip the vehicle. Everyone keeps on marching as if they didn't exist. Let's help them out. Let's give them a little help. The women eye you warily at first, but relax when they see you just want to help. When the cart is back on its wheels, they thank you for your unexpected aid. The children wave at you as you resume your place in the column, and they set off in the opposite direction. You got so used to seeing the poor and the weak take the greatest burden of any war that you will feel almost relieved when you can prove to yourself that there is still some humanity left in you. We're a good boy. We do our best to help. You are devouring your ration of pork with ravenous appetite. By the campfire, your fellow soldiers are boasting about their exploits on the battlefield. I'ma tell them a tale of my own. You recount the tale of how you killed 5 Numidian footmen to save the life of Aveles, Ovidius. I've never seen this before. Such a heroic deed requires very little embellishment. Your audience knows you're an admirable warrior and listens with respect. Everyone knows that I'm the top cheese. You have to build a bridge to cross the river in front of you. I'm gonna do the grunt work, fuck it. The rank and file appreciates you sharing the burden. You wouldn't have minded a little rest though. You are tireless and hardworking. With 100 men like you, the bridge would be finished in half the time. Bridge is ready. You cross the impressive piece of engineering and leave the river behind. I'm amazing. I know it. Time is over. Okay, it's time for the first campaign in Greece. Let's do this. Crossing the lands of the Dacerate, your army has reached the Macedonian border. Before winter, Philip laid waste to the area surrounding Athens, but now you are the biggest threat to his fighting force, and you know he has diverted his efforts to stop you. For some time, both armies ignore each other's position. When the Macedonians ultimately make contact, they set camp a mere 1,000 paces from yours. Led personally by their king, they are about as numerous as you, perhaps above 20,000. After 2 eventful days, the consul leads you out to offer battle. For the first time ever, your army is fielding war elephants. You have not decided yet if you trust the beasts. They can be devastating at times, and horses are afraid of them, but they are known to turn against their own army when they panic. That is not a thought you should dwell on at this time. You may no longer be the young boy who 10 years ago looked at the walls of New Carthage with apprehension, but the thought of facing the legendary Macedonian phalanx doesn't make you feel at ease. However, it soon becomes apparent that you won't be fighting anyone today. Philip is blatantly refusing battle and sends forth a small host of cavalry and light infantry. Galba answers with a similarly composed force, but the ensuing skirmish comes to nothing. 2 days later, another skirmish leaves no mark. When the consul leads you out on the morrow, Philip declines once again. Time is passing and everyone is aware that the Macedonian supply line is much shorter than yours. Galba can't send you to forage with the enemy so close by. It doesn't come as a surprise when he gives the order to move your camp several miles away, near a place they call the Autolobus. Interesting. Here we are at the Autolobus. In the safety of your new camp, forage parties are sent farther and farther away to harvest wheat from the surrounding fields. It looks like a fine day when you set off to a distant area. Everything seems to be going smoothly as you spend the hours harvesting the precious crop. Comes as a shock when one of the soldiers raises a cry of alarm. A large cavalry squadron is approaching and they are not friends. It won't take too long before they get here. You are in charge and must think quickly. You might seek refuge in a small forest to the northwest. If you are not too slow, you should be able to reach it in time before you are swept up. Or you might convince your men to suppress panic, close ranks, and move orderly towards the trees trying to keep the enemy at bay. Oh, we're going to close ranks. The horsemen were counting on you to break and disperse, but your men's discipline and training have prevailed. The charge is called off before the impact, but they keep harassing you as they can, while the solid square you have formed slowly moves towards the safety of the forest. At last you reach the forest. You press on through the trees where the cavalry won't dare follow. You keep moving for about half an hour. You're still safe from the cavalry, but there might be other dangers lurking in a place like this. You hear noises of battle coming from not far away. All eyes turn to you. This may lead to another ambush, one you may not be able to escape. On the other hand, someone may be in need of help. Let's go help them. We've got to go do a big help. There is a glade in front of you. A bunch of legionaries are trying to fight off a much larger party of Thracian auxiliaries. You are seen almost immediately and have to defend yourselves. You have enough men to turn the tide of this clash. Well then, let's get in there and do some damage. Oh yeah, he's in big trouble already. Oh, he's in so much trouble. Get him. Oh yeah. Oh, he's done. Yep. Immediately dead. We'll do a little half aggression and go for him. Oh god, it's not even going to be a contest, ladies and gentlemen. He stands no chance. Just get him. Oh, for fuck's sake. It was like 90% chance to hit. Do it again. There we go. That's how you do it. Now keep hitting him. Yeah, like that. Until he fucking dies. I am so far beyond these absolute scrubs. The remaining Thracians make their escape. Rather than face the risk of another surprise, you decide to put as much distance as possible between you and them. The soldiers you have rescued are eager to join your party. We killed those 2 Thracians really quickly. From a hilltop, you can see a large tract of land. The most direct route to your camp goes through the plain in front of you, but the presence of an enemy cavalry squadron dissuades you from going down this road. There are 2 alternatives: wooded, ragged ground to your left, and marshland to your right. Both offer good cover, or so it appears. Now, if we want to do some cool guy stuff, potentially, we're going to want to go for the woods. At one point, the ruckus and swearing behind your shoulders tells you that something serious happened. Marcellus, one of the soldiers, fell off of an escarpment. He landed on the ground 6 paces below and seems to be seriously injured. There is no way for him to come back from there, and there is no easy way in. Unless you want to abandon him to his fate, someone must climb down and help him find his way to the campsite. I'm gonna go to his aid. Achilles and Quirinius are ready to follow you. Cautiously, you begin the tricky descent. It is a demanding task, but you reach the bottom safely. Marcellus' sword arm is broken and he limps heavily as he walks. When Achilles and Quirinius reach you, you say goodbye to your brothers in arms above and set off on your own. You've been walking for a while, ears up for any suspicious sound. In a shocking, horrifying moment, you see both Achilles and Quirinius collapse, each with a javelin stuck through his body. Thoughts and instinct overlap in your mind. Whoever did this possesses great skills and training. Marcellus can't run. You won't leave him to die. I won't abandon Marcellus. 2 figures emerge from the trees. You recognize their insignia. Peltists. Philip's elite troops. One of them comes to you, the other attacks Marcellus. You must dispatch your opponent quickly. Marcellus won't be able to resist for long. Hit him with the javelin. Go on. That's not great, really, actually. I was kind of hoping that would fuck him entirely. Go for him. No, that's a really bad start. That's a really bad start. That's... no. Okay, that's better. We can work with that. We need to kill him quick. We gotta kill him quick. If we don't... oh, come on, game. Don't do this to me, please. I want to have the cool guy moment on camera, please. Let me have it. Let's try and feint him. No. Go for him. Go for him. That's something. Keep going for him. Keep going for him. No. Please, let me have it. Come on, let me do the cool guy thing, please. That's good. Go on. Odds are technically in my favor. I'm gonna ignore that. Go on, one more hit. Come on, one more hit. Yes, I think that's quick enough. Maybe, I don't know. You fling yourself at the second peltist just before he lands the killing blow and are knocked out Marcellus. Yes, now all we need to do is win. And we can definitely win, he's just a peltist. We are a lot stronger than him. But we can also be chill about it. So I'm gonna have a little defensive respite and see what he wants to do. He's gonna try and feint me, I see. Well, what if I feint you back? Yeah, like that. And then we go for the big bow. Yeah, like that. Whatever I just said. Well, it's not so stressful now. We will beat this guy, unless luck is seriously not on my side. He can't take us. He's not strong enough. Although he does hit quite consistently, at least when aiming for the torso. Let's just respite again, see what he does. There we go. That's the opportunity we want. Apparently it wasn't. I thought it was, but what do I know? You know, I don't know things. Oh, come on. 2 in a row? I appreciate my face is covering the attacks most of the time, but when I go for an attack, it's usually above 60%. Like, I have a high chance to hit. Well, he's left himself open again, so I'm just going to take advantage of that. Yep, like that. And then... oh, like that as well. Oh, he doesn't like it. I think it's hilarious. I think it's the best. Especially when he dies. See if we can finish him now. Nah, that was a bit ambitious. Go for a defensive recovery for safety. There we go. Soft spot? I wouldn't have recommended that, my friend. There we go, taken care of, and we saved Michaelis as well. Michaelis regains consciousness and looks appalled at the sight of the 4 corpses. You can tell he feels guilty for the deaths of Achilles and Corinius, but he can't stop thanking you for saving his life. You are quite sure the peltists were scouting for a larger group. You can't stay around for too long. You set off after one last goodbye to your fallen friends. Everyone liked that a lot. You eventually leave the hills and even rejoin your group as soon as you come in sight of your camp. It turns out the path you took was much shorter than theirs after all. You find confusion when you arrive at the camp. Small parties of survivors like yours are coming in with alarming news of what is happening outside. The consul sends out his cavalry to rescue the beleaguered foragers and leads the heavy infantry in support. You have led back many men. Your excellent work is greatly appreciated. Experience sharpened my mind, damn right. After your ordeal, you are left behind to garrison the base. The army comes back at the end of the day. The Macedonians have been repulsed and forced back to their camp. There is even a soldier who boasts of having killed Philip's horse, almost getting the king himself. You find that hard to believe. An armistice is declared to bury the dead on both sides. The night is silent and peaceful, but when the morning comes, you are baffled to find out that Philip and his army have left. For the moment, Galba does not seem inclined to give chase. I'm rewarded with 2 cups and a civic crown. Hell yeah. I got Gold Iron Miller, because I did so good. Everyone loves me. Well, we can do this. Yes, we can. We can certainly do a good job at this. Don't worry. This isn't entirely luck-based. Not at all. As you approach the village, a hail of stones greets you. Many peasants are gathered straight ahead. Makeshift weapons ready. You should try to capture them, avoiding bloodshed. You instruct your men to avoid using their weapons to kill unless strictly necessary. When all is ready, you try to slowly entice the villagers out of their position, bringing them where you can surround them. Your tactics work like a charm. By the time the peasants realize what's happening, you have them surrounded. The few remaining out of your trap have no choice but to surrender. Clash is won without a single casualty. You leave the village with a load of supplies. Oh, I'm so fucking good at leading legionaries. If only I had other talents other than this. But no, this is my calling in life. Leading things that don't exist anymore. Come across some not so well hidden valuables while supervising the loading of supplies from inside one of the cellars. You are sent here to find supplies, not sack the place. We don't need jewels. I got plenty of money. Fuck it. You've not found many supplies here. You expected a lot more. This is certainly suspicious. Let's look a little harder. Try as you might, you can't find anything. Well, we still found something, which was enough. Not improved. Well, fuck you. Why'd you even waste my time? Philip comes very close to catching your army unprepared near Pluina, and you are forced to retreat. Soon after, you attempt to march into the upper Macedonian region of Eodia. A narrow pass is the only way in. The Macedonian king must have anticipated the consul's move. Your scouts report that the pass has been fortified. It changes nothing. Galba resolves to force his way through. If nothing else, the ground is too difficult for the enemy to employ the phalanx. You are kept in reserve this time, and you observe the advance of some maniples from an elevated vantage point. Cretan archers are pestering them with arrows, but they know what to expect and march tidily under the protection of their large shields. When they get closer, the advance comes to a halt. It seems the defenders are throwing stones at them. The damage must be negligible, but the noise is certainly frightening many of the men. It takes a while for the officers to regroup the maniples and resume the advance. They finally reach the ramparts and begin to put some pressure on the Macedonians. At the same time, you see other units attack a nearby hilltop. A short and brutal clash ensues. The enemy is ousted, and your fellow legionaries have gained convenient access to the rear of the Macedonian line. When they reach the back of the ramparts, the battle becomes a one-sided bloodbath. You've gained access to Eodia, but the pass was defended by a relatively small number of troops. Where's the rest of Philip's army? It could be anywhere. It could even be right over there. That hill. You see that hill? There's an army there, you just don't see it. Even with much of the enemy army out of the way, there are strong rumours about troubles in the north of their country. Everybody knows you won't be pushing deep into Macedonia. Your supply lines are already as stretched as they can get. It doesn't matter. You have the region of Eodia at your mercy, and that'll be enough for the moment. Several towns fall with hardly any resistance. Heavy with plunder and leaving a trail of destruction behind you, you move back into the territory of the Deserate. Here, the consul chooses the city of Pelion as a future base of operations against Macedonia. Its inhabitants don't share his view. You will capture Pelion by force. Today you'll oh boy. It's a city siege. We'll storm the city walls. Wherever you look, men are doing things. I'm going to have my say, because I'm just so important. We'll see if I'm right. Advance towards the city. Defenders do what they can. I did an outstanding job with the ladders. The length is perfect. First man over the wall will receive a mural crown. quickness is quite high. One of the most highly regarded rewards in the army. As a senior Centurion, you should count on the help of your men. I'm going to go for the crown, I may as well. Your men are doing their best to help you. They can make the difference. Climb at breakneck speed. I swear that never works. But I didn't get hurt anyway, so it's fine. This is going to be a lot harder than last time, I think. Maybe not, actually. I thought these guys might be better trained, but they appear to be the same units, so I think we'll be okay. Let's just fuck them up. Oh yeah, it's a good start. They're going to struggle to hit me even if I am going full aggression the entire time. So it should, like, I won't lose. I'm almost certain I won't die. But that's not what's at stake here. What's at stake here is that mural crown, which I really want. Or is it civic crown? I don't remember. May as well take a few swings at that boy. Yep, do some real damage. His buddy showed up. The normal militiaman will be easy to kill, and then by the time I turn back around... Oh, bollocks. What I was going to say is by the time I turn around to deal with the expert militiaman, he'll be tired. We've still got plenty of, yeah, high chance to hit. I should recover now while I'm not tired. That would be the best time to do it, because when I get tired, it's going to get a lot harder. Get him! Oh yeah, get him again! Oh yeah. Start racking up those kills. Yep. See if we can hit him in the head. Oh, that's good. That's real good. May as well see if we can kill him now, to be honest. I know what I just said, but like, if he's so low on health, we may as well just kill him. Oh, it's going well. Another militiaman. Well, they're pretty shit, so I'm not too worried. They also aren't very good at defending themselves, which helps me a lot, because it means I can just tear through them. Good. Finish him off. Oh, yeah. Please tell me this is the last militiaman. It doesn't look like... Oh, crap, you got reinforcements. Okay, fine. Keep getting him. Good. Please, no more reinforcements. I want this to be the end. It looks like there might be no more reinforcements. No! I mean, I'm not worried about getting hurt. I'm worried that this is going to slow me down. Ow. He also hurt me. Oh, don't even. Don't play this video game with me. I don't like it. How much? Still a high chance, but I shouldn't risk it. Just recover. There we go. Can't believe we actually took some hits. Embarrassing. Take him down. You're nearly dead. Stop fainting me. Just die. Oh, God, don't even. There we go. That'll make it easier. There we go. That should be good enough. It was good enough last time. I think it was exactly 28 rounds last time. You look around. No one else has made it to the top. You are the first. I got another fucking crown. We're so good at this. Not long afterwards, you're walking along the streets of Pelion. Your orders are the same as usual in this kind of situation. Kill anything you meet, be it people or animals. On your right, there is a beautiful small temple to the goddess Ceres, whom the locals call Demeter. You see a lone man in the street. The moment he sees you, he is frozen with terror. He is unarmed and looks too old and scrawny to fight anyway. Hardly a threat. A couple of legionaries promptly move towards him, swords at the ready. You're in command of this group. Stop him. Don't kill him, he's an old man. And he's scrawny as fuck. Nobody questions my orders, damn right. You gesture to him to go into the temple and stay there. As he complies, you hear a sigh of relief from someone among the ranks. After a while, the sounds of trumpets announce that Pelion has been secured. The slaughter is over and the pillage begins. When the situation is settled down, the rewards for the fight at the wall are assigned. You are awarded a mural crown along with a munificent prize. Oh, we're so fucking good, aren't we? Philip had to deal with an invasion by the Dardanians from the north. The attackers are retreating now, hard-pressed by a Macedonian army. After garrisoning the freshly conquered city of Pelion, Galba turns westwards to your original starting point before winter comes. The rich loot of your raid in Upper Macedonia and Daceretia is shared among the troops. Part of it has been set aside and is going to be up for grabs in a series of games to be held. You can expect the cream of the crop of the army to complete and compete. Each winner will receive 1,000 denarii. There are also runner-up prizes. So there's a 3-lap foot race, javelin contests. What are my skills? My quickness is pretty good. My endurance is really good. I don't know if I would win the foot race, but I really want to try because I haven't won it yet. Most of the best runners in the army participate in the race, including Spurius Equitius, a fellow who's well known for his superb athletic prowess. You start with the first of 3 laps around the track. I've got a lot of endurance, so surely like a steady pace. Very good lap, you are steadily gaining ground. You're in the lead group. I'll keep a steady... Way too slow. Oh no. How did I end up in last sprint? Fuck it, just do it. An impressive lap, you're gaining ground on everyone. No one but Aquitius can keep this pace. You're in the lead group. When the finish line is in sight, Aquitius sprints faster than anyone can hope to match. You could still finish second. They are too fast for you, or maybe you've given too much already. Some of your rivals crossed the line before you. You can be proud, though. You have held your own against the best runners in the army. I didn't win, though, did I? I wanted to win. I don't know what kind of skills you need to actually win that. Obviously quickness and endurance, but a lot of it. You're admiring an exquisitely woven cape. The shop owner claims it's made of a special wool that grows on trees in a distant land near the edge of the world, where Alexander won his last great battle. You certainly don't know what to make of his far-fetched story, but it looks and feels a lot better than common wool. Such a fine possession may improve your status a little, though it doesn't come cheap. The merchant is asking the equivalent of 200 denarii for it. I'm gonna try and knock the price down. It's a deal, 140 denarii and the cape is yours. Buy it. Hell yeah. Fairy tales or not, this high quality cape is certainly very comfortable. It also makes your presence more remarkable. Everyone likes it. Everyone's opinions of me is so fucking high. The new consul, Publius Villius Tapulus, brings reinforcements from Italia and takes charge. Galba's term of office is over. About 2,000 veterans from the African campaign are mutinying. For one thing, they claim that they have never volunteered for this war, but were forced to embark by the tribunes of the former consul. For another, they have served for long enough and have the right to go back to their families. I have a lot of charisma, apparently. I could use them to mediate. The new consul, Tapulus, is a man close to Scipio, who after his triumph against Hannibal has a strong influence in Rome. He promises he will write to the Senate with a personal recommendation to listen to the veterans' demands. All he asks in return is that the mutiny is called off immediately. The agreement makes everyone happy. I did it good. I'm just too good at mediating and just generally being amazing. Apparently not good at running, but, you know, no one's perfect. With the arrival of spring and news of Philip's presence in nearby Epirus, Tapulus is eager to leave winter quarters and move towards the enemy. You are encamped after a long day's march when something completely unexpected happens. The new consul is here, ready to take command and send Tapulus back to Rome. He must have left Italia much sooner than customary and hurried by forced marches since then. He is very young for a consul, about your age, but Titus Quinctius Flamininus looks like a very driven man. A few days later, his reinforcements join you. Flamininus has brought over 3,000 men, many of them veterans who served in Hispania or Africa. You overhear two tribunes discussing the present situation. The youngest of the pair insists that it would be better to take the long route through Daciretia, bypass the enemy entirely, and invade Macedonia from there. His colleague replies that such a move would leave Philip's army between you and your bases on the coast. Not the brightest maneuver he has ever seen. It would also solve nothing. If you want to obtain a decisive advantage, you have to face the Macedonians now. The consul, Flamininus, must have thought the same, because you are marched to the river Eos, where the enemy is waiting for you. You make camp and prepare for the inevitable. So many years of campaigning under your belt, and you are still not completely used to this. Regardless, you don't let any of your nervousness show on the outside. The enemy's position is very solid and difficult to attack. It is no surprise when the consul accepts a summit with Philip to discuss peace terms. He needs time to figure out how to crack this nut. It is even less surprising when the meetings come to nothing. The next day, several skirmishes erupt between patrols on the plain separating your camp from the Macedonians. The fighting is spreading quickly and your unit is sent out to help reduce the pressure. You meet a number of Velites retreating from the opposite direction. Behind them, a unit of Thracitai is approaching. I'll fuck them up. You know I will. Throw your javelin. Pick a target. Any target. Yeah. He deflected it, but, you know, disrupted them a bit. Time for a fight. Thracitai. Oh, he's quite well armoured. It's going to be a bit of a fight. Go for it. Fuck. I had such a high chance to hit. No, that was not a wise move. I left myself wide open. There we go. That's what we wanted him to do, is a big old miss. Then we hit him with a big old dab. Like that. That's a good 12. We're going to do a defensive respite. We're going to play it nice and chill. We do a lot of damage per hit, so if we can just kill this guy, we'll be golden. That's something. Try it again. There's not a lot going on there. Nah, chief. What if I try an aggressive quick feint? It did very little. But that, hey, it helped out. It all helped out. Yep. And then we hit his arm again. Yep. And we hit his arm again. Yep. He didn't like that. He really didn't like that. Oh, he's fucked. He's fucked. Yep. Jesus Christ. That ended quickly. There's nothing for a while, and then just bam, 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 bam. Dead. Try an aggressive normal feint. Something. Hey, it's something. Hey, it's something. Go for his arm. Nah. He tried the same thing, but not happening. Let's try recovery first. From what I can tell, this is going to be a sequence of multiple battles, so wearing ourselves out and taking hits early on is not wise. We got a kill. That's very good. Let's just leave it there. If he's going to leave himself open like that, we may as well go for him, but otherwise, yeah. I went for the leg because it's a bit more damage, and the only way we'd get him down to half and potentially get an injury is if we actually hit him proper. But it's not happening. We ain't doing it. Do you want to fall back? No way. We're in this now, boys. This guy's a little tired, so we can make use of that. Hit his arm. Nice. Good start. Hit his arm again. Hey, it's going well. He's tired. Tired him out. He missed. This serves us very well. Oh, yeah. Kind of hoping him being tired was... Ah, balls. That works. Hit his arm. Nice. He recovered, so we may as well recover ourselves. It's good to take advantage of their lowered stance when you can. But if you've got not full stance and they have got full stance, you may as well just try and get your stance back. Like, there's no point trying to push for an advantage that isn't there. Nice. He didn't recover. Now's the time. Hit him. Yeah. Just go for it. Nah. I guess that was a bit ambitious. Although, to be fair, it was over a 76% chance to hit. I was feeling pretty confident. Get him. There we go. That's the good stuff. Yeah. I want to go for his arm again. Yeah. Now he's wounded. We could even kill him, potentially. Unlikely now, but it's never stopped me before. Maybe. Oh, don't do this. Oh, you fucking game. No, I ain't falling back. God damn it. At least we got seriously wounded. That's pretty good. And we've killed 2 of them so far. So we're doing alright. You know, I can't say it's not going well, because it is. Hey, it's pretty good. It's going well. We're quite skilled in a fight. That charge was ambitious, my friend, but you probably shouldn't have done it. It's not done you any favours. Oh dear, what a shame. Oh, I do believe you're dying. Has anyone told you that you're dying? Oh, you've died. Oh, you're actually dead. What a shame. Yes. It would be a shame if you weren't such a nerd. What a nerd. Look at this nerd being a nerd. Oh, look, he recovered. What a nerd. Oh, he missed. You know who misses? Nerds. Please don't miss. Ah, see, because I'm not a nerd. That's the trick. But now people are going to be keeping an eye out for the next time I miss, and then they'll call me a nerd. I'm a nerd. We could get 2 kills this time. That'd be great. Go on. We've got him. We've got him dead to rights. He ain't got nothing. Okay, he's recovered. Let's just recover ourselves. There we go. Oh, yes, that's it. Be ambitious. That's what I want you to do. Fuck. We can still get him. Apparently not. Fuck. God damn it. We could have killed him, and then the game said no. Do it. Thank you. Okay, we got it back. It's not too late. Go for his arm. Yeah. Then go for his arm. He's gonna get away, isn't he? It did it again. I hate this game so much. It's always when I'm about to kill him. These Thoracitai are disciplined and well equipped. Your display of fighting skills has been awe-inspiring, but you can't win this skirmish alone. I did do very well. It matters little. Something is causing a general withdrawal of the Macedonians, at least as far as your eyes can see. Maybe your cavalry is getting the upper hand on its counterpart. Whatever the reason, it takes a while to regroup your lines after the onslaught. As soon as you're ready, you start giving chase. Your pursuit takes you closer and closer to the enemy camp. The ground is getting unfavourable. Such a slope is going to make it very difficult for you to fight. In an instant, the noise and the cries of your companions alert you to a more horrifying danger. The Macedonians have put up siege weapons to reinforce their position. They are shooting at you with their ballista. Something smashes your shield and knocks you off your feet. In the shock of the moment, your first clear thought is that your arm is still attached. It must have been a glancing blow, or you would be dead already. Enemies are approaching from above. You feel very vulnerable without a shield. I'm going to borrow one of my soldiers' shields. I could just fight without a shield if I wanted, but yeah, I'm not doing that. He complies without arguing and hurries through the ranks to a safe position. The Macedonian footmen are upon you. Your enemies have the high ground. Your max stance is penalised. Great. It's fine, we can do it. It's only a Thureophorus. They're not as good as Thoracitai. Get him. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, just get him. We can just hack through his fucking linen cuirass because it barely protects him. Fuck. Me missing protects him, though. Oh, come on. It was over a 75% chance. It just let me have it. I want to massacre these guys. I still have my chance, but don't slow me down. Come on, video game. No. That's not fair. There we go. Get him. Get him. Good. I'm so above this guy. This isn't a fight. Don't pretend that it is. If I move quickly, I could kill this one as well. Oh, it's certainly going to be looking that way. Oh, yes. At the very least, we'll definitely wound him. Go on. Yeah. But that's not enough for me. I'm bloodthirsty. Kill him. Yes. Can't deft feint me, you fool. Oh, yes. Oh, he's going to die. Go on, one more hit. Finish him off. Nice. Well, we killed 2 of them. I'm quite happy with that. They fucking changed their mind pretty quick after I started murdering them. As soon as you gain a little ground, the difficult terrain and the enemy's defences unravel your progress. When sunset comes, the skirmish dies out. That last skirmish proved that you can't defeat Philip with a frontal attack, not as long as he is holding his advantageous position. I gained health though. One night, you can hear some faint noises while you are half asleep. The following day, the camp is unmistakably less crowded. The high-ups are tight-lipped on the matter, and you learned long ago that it is not wise to ask questions. 2 more days pass. You are all kept at the ready as if something big were about to happen. When a column of smoke rises from somewhere behind the elevated position of the enemy camp, you are deployed in order to advance. The Macedonians are quick to respond. By the time you have crossed the river, they are advancing on the plain to meet you. The first thing you notice are the 20 feet tall pikes held high by the rear ranks, the phalanx. The phalanx is approaching. You've seen many things in the last 12 years. None of them were as scary as 5 layers of spear points advancing towards you like an impregnable, death-dealing wall. I'm not looking forward to this. Hurl your javelin. Specific target. Your target is wounded and falls back. That's good. Oh, phalanxes are such a pain in the ass. Go for it. Fuck, I really needed that, to be honest. I really needed that to work. Slash him. Slash. Oh, God, I hate fighting phalanxes so much. I'm not good at it at all. Slash him. Slash him. Time to recover. Try a chop. Chops go through like crazy. No. You really do need to try and chop, otherwise you're just not going to get through. Not unless you are extremely strong and hit really hard. Oh yeah. That's what you like to see. But you can't waste all your time fishing for chops because you won't get through that way either. Oh, come on. These are above, these are like roughly 70% chances and they just keep failing. I hate fighting phalanxes. It is so annoying. And I always feel like I've failed if I don't manage to break through. Because you can totally break through. And you can't wound a phalanx, right? Like, that doesn't count either. So getting it below 50% HP does nothing. Try chopping it. That was good. Chop it again. We got nothing to lose. Chop it again. We got nothing to lose. I'm expecting nothing. Chop it again. We got nothing to lose. No, I ain't falling back. I forgot that we got multiple tries against the same phalanx. I forgot that's how this works. It's fine. Start by slashing. It's a good start. Slash again. Slash again. We're gonna make it through, goddammit. Take a moment to recover. And then, slash! That's good. Keep going. Hope to God he doesn't heal. If we can recover real quick. He just pushed. That's good. Go for a chop. Yes. Chop again. Yes. Chop again. Yes. Time to murder these idiots. They're very vulnerable. Get him. They start crowding you, but the idea is you're much tougher in a head-to-head fight than they are. Go for his neck. Nah, that was too ambitious. I shouldn't have done that. I really shouldn't have done that. That was stupid. Take a moment to recover. It's better than trying to faff around. If we can kill 1 or 2 of them, that's great. We'll have done a great job. We already do a lot of damage even just going for the torso, so may as well just keep doing that. You can't hit me, fools. You weren't trained for anything other than holding a stick and pointing it at people. I was trained to use this thing. Try for a neck hit. Oh, yeah. Oh, he didn't like it. He didn't like it at all. You can tell, by the way, he's fucking dying. We are absolutely tearing through them, which feels great. Die. There we go. This is a point where having high quickness would be really helpful, because being able to get multiple hits in on the same target would just be fantastic. There we go, he left himself open. We might even be able to kill all of them. It's not, you know, it's not impossible. It's not likely, but it's not impossible either. Grazed me. I've got a good helmet, it kept me safe. Killed another one. If I could at least wound this last one, that'd be great. Oh yeah, go on, get those multiple hits in. Yeah, go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. Go on, we can kill them, we can kill them all. We can kill them all, we can do it. Go on, go on. This is what big careers are made of. Go on, finish them off. There we go. All 5 of them, I think that was 5. The fierce barbarian warrior sowing death among their ranks is too much for them. The phalangites are breaking and retreating. Enemy skirmishers promptly interfere to cover their withdrawal. They can't hold you for long. You start giving chase as soon as you have regrouped. Fucked them. Absolutely fucked them. Your adversaries retreat to the high ground close to their camp. The terrain and their formidable defences hinder your progress. Until your advance comes to a halt, it is all you can do to maintain your position. Your heart leaps up when you see the standards of tens of maniples emerge from a height behind the Macedonians' position. So that's what the plan was all along. Flamininus must have learned of a secret path in the mountains. The rear ranks of the enemy are the first to panic, and the effect spreads like a wildfire. They abandon any attempt to fight and flee before they are crushed in the consul's pincer movement. Were it not for the rugged ground that hampered your cavalry, Philip would have lost most of his army today. As it is, many of the Macedonians managed to escape, including their king. You could have won the war, literally, this day. On a positive note, they have left behind some of their possessions. My deeds is very good. I got a golden miller. How many phalangites did I kill? 4. 4 phalangites. That's going to be great for our overall career. But that's all we've got time for today, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. So this actually went quite well. To begin with, I had this feeling that it wasn't going to go well, and that, you know, a lot of things just I didn't think were going to go well. But as it turned out, we saved that guy. We got a mural crown. We took the city, was the first on the wall and got a civic crown, and we pretty much single-handedly took down a phalanx. So we're actually doing incredibly well. Can't ask for much more than that. I'm really interested for when the bulwark shows up, and for those of you who don't know what that is, keep an eye on these videos, because that's going to be a very interesting fight, but that's all for the future. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Whatever happens next time, and we're getting to the end of this game, we're getting there now, it's nearly over, and I hope I see you there. Toodles, goodbye.